Smartphones and tablets are indispensable today. We carry them everywhere we go. Sometimes when we are traveling, we need to charge them, and we often use public charging kiosks for that purpose. Juicejacking is an attack in which attackers set up a rogue public charging kiosk to steal sensitive data of users or to spread malware. How does juicejacking work, and how can we protect ourselves from juicejacking? In this video, we would try to understand that. We often charge our mobile phones or tablets using a USB charger, and the same cable is used to transfer data to or from the device. This results in a vulnerability that attackers can exploit for malicious purposes. Attackers can set up a rogue public charging kiosk and hide a small computer inside it. As a result, when a smartphone or tablet is plugged into it using a standard USB cable, the hidden computer uses the same cable to transfer data to or from the device. Attackers can inject malicious code into the device or steal sensitive information stored on the device. How to prevent juicejacking? Nowadays, smartphones are not automatically mounted when a USB cable is plugged into it. Instead, it prompts the user for permission to mount. This prevents the accidental transfer of data to or from the device. But in some old smartphones, the vulnerability is still there. We should take the following steps to protect those devices from juicejacking. If you are using a public charging kiosk, use the power cord that directly plugs into a regular electrical outlet. It is always better to power off your device before charging it into a public charging kiosk. You can also use a JuiceJack Defender. It is a small USB pass-through device that enables the charging of devices but blocks the data transfer capability using that cord. I hope this helps. Interested viewers who want to know more can visit the website of the Security Buddy. You can also subscribe to us and get notifications on recent videos.